Where are you playing your daily fantasy football? You need to do it at FanDuel. That's right, set your lineups at FanDuel and be sports rich, and to help you make a little bit of cheddar when doing so, here is the FanDuel Fantasy Minute for Week 11. To start the quarterback position, Marcus Mariota is red hot, might be the hottest quarterback in the entire National Football League. He's produced an average of 25 fantasy points per game over his last 4 starts, producing 12 total touchdowns. That's 3 per game in those starts, including a 2-touchdown effort against his opponent this week, the Indianapolis Colts, who over the last 4 weeks are giving up the second most fantasy points per game to quarterbacks. At running backs, don't overthink it. LeGarrette Blount, the guy had 3 touchdowns last week, could do it again this week against the 49ers. No team gives up more fantasy points per game to running backs than the Niners. They've allowed a 100-yard rusher in 7 of their last 8 games. They've allowed a running back to produce at least 20 fantasy points in 5 straight games. Blount is going to have a monster day. The Patriots are 13-point favorites on the road. That means a lot of LeGarrette in the 4th quarter. And finally, at wide receiver, you want Dante Moncrief. Why? All he does is score touchdowns. Moncrief has scored in 3 out of 4 games this year, including both since returning from a shoulder injury with Andrew Luck at quarterback. They take on the Tennessee Titans this week. The Titans are giving up the 6th most fantasy points to wide receivers over the last 4 weeks. Just last week, multiple receivers went over 15 fantasy points to get him. It should be a shootout, and Moncrief will get into the end zone for you. Now, if you need a running back, I think you can look at the Browns' Isaiah Crowell. Crow's got 3 touchdowns in 4 career games against the Steelers, and the Steelers are actually allowing the 2nd most fantasy points to running backs this year. Hugh Jackson saying, I've got to get Crow the football, and this is a week to do it. Try to shorten the game, win time of possession, because the Steelers are just 1-4 when they lose the time of possession battle in 2016. That's the FanDuel Fantasy Minute. Be sports rich at FanDuel.